Greetings, everybody, and after we hit F12 real quick to get rid of people's names, welcome back to Star Citizen. If you remember correctly, from day 5, I had suffered from a 30k dead middleware delivery mission, and during that video, I had said, you know what, screw it. I wanted to land somewhere else, and we still got the boxes. We don't have the mission anymore, but we still got the boxes. I wanted to park at Clio, so I flew us over to Clio. We spent the night. It's dark now. We spent the night next to the water. Nice little spot, kind of away from everybody. It's really pretty night sky. All right, so what are we doing today? First, we're getting back in. We don't need food or water or anything. Close the door. We are going to do a cargo mission today. So, with that cargo mission, we are going to sentence fragment. Sorry, had a slight dog barky issue. We are going to actually do a cargo run today. So, we're going to... I think we're going to go to the Shubin Facility 22 like we've been trying to do for days now, and usually end up crashing or something else happens before we can get a delivery mission taking us there. So we're going to go there ourselves. We are going to pick up some aluminium and then run that to Orison. So it's going to be another one of those kind of like day 0 sort of videos where it's just a long jump, and the day 1 was a long jump back. That's the plan. Now, how far we get into that is anyone's guess at this point. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, lights. Wait, nope. Lights? There we go, lights. Let's go ahead and get ourselves into space. We gotta cycle the engines because it doesn't really think they're on. There we go. Alright. Gear up. Speed up. Us up. I'll probably turn it to a t-shirt someday. This run shouldn't... I don't know how necessarily lucrative this run is going to be. The shop data for this Shubin facility is almost a month old. I could do something as running gold or something like that, but as we've seen just running around, the gold stocks are usually quite low, and they're low enough for me to where, since I'm only taking like 4 SU of something anyway, I don't want to... If it's at 8 and a dude can hold 10, I'm taking 4, so now he can only take 4. I'd rather just leave it for the guy trying to take 10. That makes sense. And his first one, since I wanted to ensure we ended up at Orison, I wanted to do in a way that let us do that. So I can't take the commodity, where is it? This thing, the journal. As we start getting out to this facility, we'll I'll show the journal. But we can't use that as it only has the stock of 3 different items on it. We can run those items because we can only hold by and large, the items on it, you can only sell 10 SU at a time. We can only hold 4, so we can very easily run those items, but they usually only go to stations. It's generally planetary locations of a station or something like that. For our purpose, since we need to go rebuy a plushie, we just need to go to Orison regardless. And so that's why we're doing it this way. I'll probably flip back and forth between using like the journal commodity thing and then using the site. I want to use this site, and I'll link the website in the description this time. I've been thinking about doing that, not doing it. So now that I've said it, I'll hear myself back at the recording saying it, and we'll actually do the thing. It's not the website I actually was using for trading information. I found this more recently, but I really like it. I like how the information's laid out. I like the fact that accepting player reports so that it has a very good, easy interface for players to come in and update as they need, and it's all validated. So like if anything seems crazy off, I'm pretty sure they deny it. Let's see, we're getting into Schumann now. Again, on the dark side, it's going to be one of those we're just going to do everything at night videos. Let me go, Quantum Drive. Let me go. Thank you. Alright, we're going to cycle the Quantum Drive here there just so we can see where we're going, because we can't quite mark this point and we're liable to drift ever so slightly. Raise up our speed, try to get... Nah, we're not going to go any faster, so just cut it back. Again, I know that's not necessarily really how that works. What that really does is tell your engines you can use this much power, and if you take it down, it's going to use less, which innately means you're going to go slower, but it takes it from all the thrusters, not just the mains. So your performance... Well, your performance is always going to be better here, like as far as turning and whatnot, but everything over that, it goes to the mains. But once you start going beneath the green and lower down into it, it starts affecting everything. Let's see. Oh, we're still right on. 5,000 meters high. Sorry if you heard that. I tried to get away from the mic before I coughed. But yeah, this run should hopefully, I mean, there will be profit in it. It's just not going to be a lot. It's just the price we pay of being in such a small ship. It is something that I hope that when they actually have cargo missions, it helps balance us out a little bit to where doing this hex is actually more lucrative, or at least somewhat more lucrative in the or not more lucrative, well, yeah, more lucrative than what I'm doing right now anyway. All right, let's cut our speed, turn off our lights because they're just absolutely worthless. Get the gear down. That's the big pad, so that's good. I think what we need is to our right. And down. Free the engines. Get out the seat. And let's go see if we can find a terminal that has aluminium in it. Oh, that's that core we got yesterday. There's apparently a Halloween event going on now too. They call it something else entirely different than Halloween, but it's effectively Halloween. Where the spawn chest that the little spawn chests that we find sometimes can have helmets in them. So we're gonna keep a lookout for those when we do this. I think another thing we're gonna try to do when we're doing these runs is I'm gonna use the site, the trading site, to figure out kind of where we should pick up from. And grab data that way when we're doing it like this, so we're always going somewhere new. It's one of the downsides of trying to do those delivery missions in a certain sector, particularly if you're not ranking up because it's crashing all the time. Sorry, I'm looking for a box. You're never ranking up enough to actually cap that out to go to somewhere else. But we're not done with the delivery missions. After we do what we need to do, we'll go back and do a few of those. All right. Hope I hit the mining facility, not the cutter. There we go. So this price is actually correct still. That's good. There's nobody running this. It's got a full stock. There's just nobody coming out here to do this, I guess. We're paying 1,008 for this. I will not remember that number, but we'll try. All right, so we got our stock. There was, oh, I did not see this the first time around. Any goodies? Any goodies? Any crazy things? It's gonna suck if they have those mostly hidden in the. I'll take you because you're blue. It's a good justification, right? It's blue. If only the Did I seriously look over these things, or were they? What the? Okay. That only the bunker mission ones or anything higher tier really drops us helmets and stuff. Yes, we will take this. We're gonna have to carry it. We'll have an extra backpack. I have no idea if he's actually carrying it. Where did it go? Is it still in here? No. Is it in local? No. So, not sure where it... Well, nope, nope, now we have it. Oh, okay, that's fun. Phone ringing is now no longer ringing. Open this. And down we go. Nice snowy night. It's gonna be cold living out here, but it probably isn't all that bad. I mean, it's pretty. It's gonna be extra pretty during the day when you can actually see everything. Here, our little box didn't get in the way of that box. We got to figure out how to sell these things or something. When we're at Orison, I might swing by the admin station and see if they'll buy this stuff. If not, it'll have to happen when we're at a station. So there's our cargo. All 4 SUs of it. And let's go ahead and place you. I didn't want to drop you. That was a weird movement. Let's place you right here. Just stop moving so I can click there. Can't really see where I'm putting you, but I want you right. I effectively want you right there. I don't know how well you're gonna stay there, but you're there. All right, let's get out of here. Clear the pad if somebody else is actually coming out here, which I doubt, but it's somewhat possible. Let's see. Let's get us engines on. Let's see here. Gear up, speed up, us up. All right, everybody, we got one heck of a trip to make it out to Orison, so I'm going to go ahead and leave you all some people here. I will talk to you when we're outside of Crusader. And welcome back, everybody. Y'all are gonna have to let me know whether you want me to speed those up or keep speeding them up, because right now what I do with the jump sequences is I'll play one song and I'll speed up the footage to match the song length. However, if you want me to do this in a way to where it's the full length and it's just going through multiple songs till we get to where we're going, I can do it that way too. That said, this sucks because it's nighttime at Orison, and I don't really know where these pads are well enough for it to be nighttime. So what I'm going to do is there is a player ship out here, and I am hoping that he is roughly where those pads are. Oh, they're kind of coming into view just a little bit for me. Yeah, I'm hoping he's kind of where those pads are so that I can actually get to that little spider web hangar setup. I put in all kinds of requests to have the lighting around this spaceport increased considerably, and it just never, it still hasn't happened. Like this is just too dark to be trying to get into a place, and factor in that it doesn't actually show you your landing bay marker until you're about like 200 meters from it, or 2,000 meters rather. It's really not helpful. I think that's a ship. Or is that a building just blinking super fast? I know they have like those little transports that fly around. We're just going to keep flying towards the spaghetti structure and hope that our pad comes into view sometime in the next 2,000, 3,000 meters. It should be in that building, but it probably isn't going to be. At least I think it'd be this building. I might put in another request. He'll yell, but at least it'll ping the marker, maybe. Let's try it.
That request has already been granted.
Yeah, I know, but you're not showing me where it is, guy. It's a little hard to figure that out if I can't see where I'm landing. Guess we could try to get closer. How do we want to do this? I've been avoiding going into third person so far. It might force me this time, even though that's not going to show me the marker. Alright, dude, I'm right on top of your hangars. Where is this? There, it finally spawned. Way over here. They need to fix that. Alright, let's get our gear down. I still can't see anything. We'll turn on the light. It might do something. Let's slow ourselves down a bit. I can see the door. Nope, slow down. Slow down, dude. There you go. Bastard. Get in there. There you go. Good man. And slow down. Get ourselves over here, get ourselves down.
Landing complete.
Landing complete. Get the engines off. We'll just leave the ship on. No reason to shut it off. It's not like we're not changing components or anything. That keeps the shields powered. Our backpack fell. That's fine. It'll just lay there. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll find some place for it. I might just put it on top of that box. Let's get out here and sell our aluminium. Closed door. It's a little ironic, I think. I did no more than a few episodes to get and say I will make every effort not to come back to this place, and look at where we are. Back at this place. I don't hate Orison necessarily. It's just like little bits about it that I just wish were enhanced, like the lights I had just mentioned and stuff like that. Couple dudes up there, guy there. This is a much more populated place than Microtech is, that's for sure. I think a lot of newbies end up from ArcCorp to here somehow. Oh, we can't put him in a backpack, correct? So let's we'll get him on the way out. And what we'll do is to keep this runtime about similar to all the other videos, we'll offload our cargo. I'll see if there's anything from here we can take to like Daymar. I doubt it. Or in Daymar, Yella. One of those. If there is, we'll do it. We'll do it because we can log out on the planet on one of those. I don't want to log out here. So this will not be the end of our little adventure so far, which opens up a whole opportunity of any chaos to happen. This has gone entirely too smooth for our purposes so far. So we need to go to... I think we need to go to Cloudview to get to TDD. Yeah, so we need to go to Cloudview to hit TDD. And then from Cloudview, we'll go to Do we need to go to Providence? Yes, we do need to go to Providence. We need to go to Providence to get the admin. I think admin's on Providence, right? Crusader Discovery, shipping, crows, municipal services. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, so we'll take this to TDD, then we'll go to Providence. We'll hit up the admin area. We'll see if there's something there. I sincerely doubt it, but we'll see. And from there, we will see what we can do. I'm pretty sure all of these local places sell scrap. So we could probably take scrap somewhere. It's also possible we just leave empty out of Orison and then just ping to one of the moons. And whenever we do start our journey back to Microtech, we'll just hit one of the facilities on one of those moons and run that back, which I think is somewhat similar to what we did before. And at some point, we got to go to like ArcCorp and Hurston. I haven't had a reason to go to those yet. I had mentioned at one point that we needed to potentially get weapons for the cutter, which we could still get the attritions, but I haven't seen a big reason to, and we've had such bad luck completing things to get money that I'm trying to mitigate the basically the constant red line going down that we have right now. We haven't really spent anything aside the initial investment, but we haven't made anywhere near that investment back. And I think the most amount of we've ever gotten out of delivery missions so far is 3,000 SU, and that's only because it's the only delivery mission that completed. TDD is across the way, right? Right. Let's just jog over there. Some blue and purplish going on there. Those signs are weird because purple isn't really the color I associate with Crusader. I mean, I'm all for it. It just doesn't like seeing the banners with that. None of the ships really have this color scheme. They're all white and black. All right, let's get in here to TDD. And cutter. 315. So we made 260. Is that right? Hold on, I'm pinging over to the website. Okay. Sell price is 315. That's much lower. It's much lower than what the website was saying. Add the list. How much did we... Oh. Let's take that out. Yeah, we made 260. Well, that run wasn't worth it. The time commitment on that run, that was painful. Man, they only generate scrap and waste here. We could probably I know we could take the scrap somewhere here. We're on Ors and TDD. Can we take that to... Nope. Hurston, ArtCorp, Microtech. There's no scrap facility here. Alright, so we won't take the scrap here. What we'll do is let's look at the commodity list real quick. Journal. Commodity price alerts. So these are all the places that have like an overstock on this. Like this isn't much of a turnaround. Medical supplies usually does really well, but it's kind of hard to get a hold of. This is going back to Babbage. I don't know if let's see, distilled spirits. If I wanted to get them from I wanted to get them from Bountiful Harvest Hydroponics. And then we'll just take them back to Orison. So, man, just Galette family would be better, right? Let's try Galette. So, let's see where that is exactly. It's in the Crusader system, so it's going to be on one of these. It's right there. Muscle memory must have did that one. All right, so we're going to Selin. All right, let's do it. Let's get off Orison. We're gonna have to drink some water at some point, but we'll do that whenever we get to Selin. And we'll buy it at Selin at the current price as it is. We'll find a nice place to camp, and then the next day on our way back to Microtech, we'll take that to New Babbage, and then that'll be that run. We're not going to make a whole lot back and forth off this sequence. Ooh, we missed it. Gotta wait. I think this is a full minute. Actually, this up here will tell me. 34 seconds. Are we going to Providence for something? We were. We still can't leave this place. We gotta go to Providence. I think this line will take us past it. Actually, we'll figure it out when we get there. We still gotta, like I said, we still gotta get to Providence and check to see if we can't get rid of those.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Those boxes on the ship. I have no idea if it's gonna work because I'm not too sure what's in all of those boxes. If we can't really get rid of them, we'll just find a creative way to get rid of them. But it would be nice to if we can sell them for something, because that means we'd get a little bit back. I mean, the profit margin off that isn't terrible. It's like a 25% profit margin, but it's just... it's so low for the fact that took... That's a 20-minute trip. So it's 252 UEC for 20 minutes. That's why... it's kind of why I say like the cutter is best used as a delivery, because if we could actually finish the deliveries, we'd make 15 times that easy. We just have to be able to complete the deliveries, which is something we have not done yet.
Approaching next station.
What?
If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
I mean, I'm okay with this, but
Last call for passengers. The shuttle
feels
is
like
preparing to
we
depart.
came in a weird direction. No, this is right. I'm just being weird. But that will take us back to the spaceport, I think.
Is approaching the station.
Just fine. I think the... What we need is it in here? Maybe it's not in here. I don't know what that is. Municipal services is here somewhere. I really need to come back to this place more so I can understand what in the 9 circles of hell I'm actually looking at.
The next shuttle is approaching.
Orison Municipal Services. Okay. What about you? Orison Municipal Services. You're saying it's straight. Okay. That sign is legible, I swear. Wrap around. Need another sign back here. What are you? Orison Municipal Services. Okay, now what? Hello? Oh, right here. Ran into that. Alright. Can we sell anything? No. Does it even know that there's anything on the ship? Probably not, because it's not in the cargo grid. Nothing in general storage. Nothing on the cargo grid. Yeah. Alright, so I know what we'll do with that stuff. For now, however, let's get back to the ship and get our happy little selves to selling.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to
And 48 seconds for this one. So yeah, again, thank you everybody for watching these, and the feedback I've been getting so far has been great. I didn't really realize there was such a... Apparently there's a big want for this kind of content where it's actually somebody just playing the game, where it's playing the life of a career in this. It's fun. Like, I'm having fun with it. It's definitely highlighting a ton of issues. An absolute ton of issues. Particularly with this gameplay loop. Like, I feel like CIG is just focused entirely too hard on combat and all of the fighting and fighters, and that's all great and grand, and it's nice that a lot of the big streamers kind of fit into that 1 to 5% of players that
please clear the hatch.
really enjoy that content. But I feel like a whole subsection of the remaining bit are kind of trying to do what I'm doing now, and that's play the game with as little conflict as you can really reasonably get away with, and just live the life of your character. And I mean, get just kind of going through it that way. So let's get ourselves back towards the spaceport. It hasn't recalled the cutter yet. At least if it has, it hasn't given me the warning about it. So we should just be able to grab it, hop in, and just go. When we do get that far, I will again leave you wonderful people with some music while we make our way out there.
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to
The
disembark.
next
This
shuttle
is my stop.
approaching the station.
Just as soon as we
Last
stop.
call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Open, please. Thank you. And at some point in the next
Crusader Industries is
bit,
planning to
we'll be
offer
moving
free
into the
and easy
C1,
transit
but
to all visitors aboard the Orison Skyway shuttle.
that and the Storm both aren't even on the release tracker anymore. They were up until like the most recent update, which I don't know if that means that they've been pushed or if they're
Our recently redesigned Crusader
finished and just
Industries
waiting
shuttle
for point one, like if
features
they...
expanded vista opportunities.
But well, I guess we'll find out whenever point one happens. Or whenever CitizenCon happens, whatever they're doing for that. And hopefully we start getting the other systems soon. If anybody's been paying that much attention, I'm sure you've seen on the PTU where all of the jump point stations were on the map for a bit. I think those got taken out though. All right, another little pause there. Sorry. I'm trying to make those as seamless as I can, which, with the wonderful power of editing, can be done, so long as I don't do stupid things like slightly hit the mouse after I stop the recording briefly, so that when I do come back and restart the recording, it doesn't line up slight correctly. But that's for my own stupid self to deal with. All right, see what pad we are on using this instead of being smart and looking. Oh no, it did store it. It just didn't tell me. That's fine. That's kind of better in some ways, just to have it, because now I guess if something bad happens, unless we do land at Microtech, we're gonna end up back here. Hangar 7, and on we go. Into the ship. Yeah, we'll figure out something to do with those boxes. Close you. Fix you someday. Son of a... You know what we forgot to do, right? Right. Everybody here is aware of what we forgot to do. You know, the entire reason we even came to this godforsaken place. The whole purpose for everything of this video. Well, most of the purpose. Yeah, the other part was just actually run some cargo for one. We gotta go over here. I think it's other side of where these displays are. I don't know if we can get the right white one this time, or if it's... Once we hit more info. Does it show us which one we get? No. Do they all have different names? Francis, Finley. So the blue one's Finley. Oh, this isn't actually white. He's one of the... I gotcha. Oh, we know what we're doing. Are you more? You're 150. You're tempting, but we'll go with what we got. All right, now we can go to Hangar 7, get on the ship, get out of here, and do what I was intending to do. And 7? 7. Came out the different door this time, didn't we? Maybe, maybe not. Open. And the close. Go through you. Go through you. Place. Right. Can't like interact with place. It kind of sucks. The tractor beam actually works a whole lot better for doing this, but then it doesn't really attach it to the ground that well. There we go. We got one buddy back. He just cost us. He just cost like what, 70% of what we just made doing that aluminum run. Get those on. Orison open. Alright, gear up. Us up. Wait a bit. Speed up. Fly up. Alright, everybody. I will see you on one of the moons. And welcome back. All right, so the family farms we want to generally get to at some point is over there. We're going to come down over here though and land, kind of see this where we are a little bit. I mean, I think the sun's going down. I don't know on these anymore. It's impossible to tell. We'll hop out. We'll look around briefly. Kind of see what our little camping spot for the night looks like. Alright. Speed down, gear down. That was sketchy. Is there any place here that isn't full of rocks and chaos? Maybe? No? Right here? Like the only... That's on a hill. I don't really want to land on a hill. I'd rather land down in like this basin if I had it, or this crater if I had a choice. Right here. We're just enough to fit on this ledge. Alright, let's get ourselves down. And... down? Sweet. Engine's off. Shutters closed. Alright, let's get out of the seat. Hop outside and just kind of see what we see. That door, this door, let me out. Oh, yeah, we also have to do something else while we're here. What? That just because I came from inside to outside? What just happened there? Look different if I'm in here? Nope, it just caught up. Oh no, I think the sun finally went down over that mountain. I mean, it's not... It's desolate, but it's got that going for it. All of that. Alright, let's do some more great littering. Ease out of the ship. Do not want you anymore. Not worth anything. You're doing nothing but making the inside ugly with your existence. Go away. That one got some range. Still going. You could make a sport out of this. Tractor beam tossing. Alright, put that away. Back inside. Nice little look outside. Seal ourselves up for the night. Get over here. Get into bed. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. All the new people who have subscribed, welcome to the channel. I'm really happy to have you here. Stay healthy, stay awesome, and I will see everybody in the next video. Later.